From today's episode, I'll be showing all Indian traditional recipes, which will include starter, main course, and all types of dessert. Today's recipe will be chicken dum biryani, Hyderabadi chicken dum biryani, which is also called kachi murg biryani. For that, I have taken here 1 kg chicken, which I marinated last night itself. Since it is kachi biryani, I marinated overnight. So now we can see the marination process which I did last night. I have taken 1 kg chicken, cleaned and washed, 3 onions of this size, thinly sliced and deep fried, handful of mint leaves, 4 slit green chilies, handful of coriander leaves, 1.5 tablespoon of ginger garlic, 1 full bowl of curd, a teaspoon of saffron, 1 tablespoon lemon juice, 2 medium-sized tomatoes, 1 teaspoon coriander powder, 2 elaichis, that is cardamom, and 2 cloves, 1 teaspoon jeera, half teaspoon turmeric powder, cinnamon stick of this size, 1.5 teaspoon of chili powder, and rock salt to taste. Now we'll make fine powder all these spices, leaving the salt. Now we'll add the powdered spices to the chicken. Salt, curd, lemon juice, saffron, chopped tomatoes, mint leaves, green chilies, the chopped coriander. Now we'll make a fine paste of chopped ginger and garlic. Now we'll add the crushed ginger and garlic. We'll take the fried onions, not the full. We'll keep the remaining for garnishing. We'll make a fine paste of this fried onions without adding water. Now we'll add this to the chicken. Do not add water at all. Can you see the oil in this? It gives a very good taste to the masala. Now we'll start mixing this. Adjust salt as per your taste. I have mixed it well. I am going to marinate this overnight. Minimum 1 hour you have to marinate, but for a better result I am going to marinate overnight. Keep it in the fridge, not in the freezer. For that I have taken here 4 cups of basmati rice. You can choose any brand basmati rice. 4 cups of basmati rice here and a half bowl of masoor dal. Deep fried onion, salt as per taste. Now we will see the next process. To this basmati rice I am adding water. Let this soak just for 5 minutes. It's 5 minutes now. We'll wash this at least 4 to 5 times. It's a must to soak for 5 minutes before washing. Wash the rice till you see clean water coming. The rice is cleaned well. Now can you see the clean water coming? Yes. Now let's soak this rice for 15 minutes. Soaking for 15 minutes makes the rice very soft, and before washing I soak for 5 minutes, that is to remove the excess starch in the rice. So let's wait for 15 minutes. So totally 20 minutes of soaking. It's 15 minutes now. To this boiling water I'll add half teaspoon of jeera, 2 elaichis, 2 cloves and 1 inch of cinnamon stick. We'll add the rice to this. Salt as per taste, rock salt. Let it cook 50%. It should be only 50% cooked, not fully done, okay? Meanwhile, we'll cook this masoor dal in salt water, preferably salt water to increase the flavor. It's 10 minutes now. I'll switch off the flame. The rice is half done. You can see it has become pure white, and if you press, see, you can cut into half. So this is the stage. Now we'll drain the water. Heat a big kadai. Add some oil. I'm using the same oil in which I fried the onions. Sprinkle some salt and mix it well. Add 2 medium-sized potatoes and let us shallow fry it. The flame should be in medium. Just see that it gets crisp on top and switch off the flame. Now to this potatoes, I'll add little dal, half done rice, and just cover it, just to cover the potatoes. See that you remove all the spices from the rice except the jeera. Jeera you cannot remove, right? Elaichi, cloves and cinnamon. So after this we'll add the marinated chicken to it. Keep one piece aside and little masala. Spread it well. Now we'll add the rice to it. If you feel salt is less in this rice, you can sprinkle salt water on top. This is the same water in which we cooked the rice. I added little salt to it. You can sprinkle. Little oil, the same oil in which we fried the onions. Okay, not much. We'll add the masala. The reason for adding one piece here is you can check in between if the chicken is cooked or not. That is the reason I'm adding one piece on top. Rest of the dal. Spread it well. The remaining rice. Spread the rice well. Add the fried onions. Keep the eggs if you want, boiled eggs. Spread it well. To warm milk, I added saffron strands. We can sprinkle this on top to get a nice yellow color. Kept an iron pan. On that, place the biryani pot. Keep it covered. Should be airtight. If you don't have airtight container, you can seal the sides with dough, maida or wheat dough. So keep the flame in high. Once you see the steam coming in the sides, you can keep it in medium. Now I'll show you how to make raita for this biryani. Finely chopped garlic. You can take 1 teaspoon. Salt as per taste, half teaspoon pepper powder and chili powder as per your taste. Now we'll blend all this. Now the raita is ready. We'll keep it in the fridge. We'll take it while we serve the biryani. Can you see the steam coming out? I've kept it 5 minutes in high flame. Now we'll keep the flame in medium, not in sim, medium, and cook this for 45 to 60 minutes. It's 45 minutes now. Let's check the biryani. Wow. We'll check if it is cooked. Now we'll check the chicken piece which we kept on top. Yes, it's beautifully done. Can you see? Yes. Let's open the dum. Wow. Wow. Yes. Totally it took 55 minutes for me to cook this chicken biryani. First 5 minutes on high flame and 50 minutes on medium flame. Yes, we'll transfer this to a plate. The rice is beautifully cooked. Even the chicken is done beautifully. Wow. Yes. I think potatoes are also done well. Yes, this potatoes. Wow. The biryani is ready. The biryani should be hot and the raita should be cold when you serve. You can serve up to 8 people. So please try this at home. Thank you for watching Tia's Cuisine. Kindly subscribe, like, comment, and please press the bell icon so that you get notified whenever we make a new video. Thank you.